Hey, what is up guys? My name is Nate and welcome back to episode 4 of a nuclear with every gun in Black Ops 3. So as you can already see by the title, this is with the VMP. It's actually one of, if not the best SMGs in this game, in my opinion. While I've been playing this game a lot recently, I've realized that the SMGs definitely dominate this game. So with Treyarch nerfing the stock on all of the ARs, it's become very slow with them. And with the game being a very fast-paced game, you know, it's really hard to use them over SMGs. Or even the shotguns in this game. I mean, the shotguns are really good in this game too, except for kind of the last one is kind of eh. I've heard if you actually put long barrel on it, it's like a KSG range gun, but yeah, like all the assault rifles, even with stock, they're still like super slow. I'm not sure, but I think you actually move slower with an SMG without stock than you do with an AR with stock. But the SMGs are definitely dominant in this game, and the VMP is one of them. So this SMG is competing with the Razorback for like my most favorite gun to try hard with. So basically, like, this is the gun where if I want to do really well, it's the one I pick. My favorite overall gun to have fun with in the game is definitely the Locust. I love sniping in this game. It's so well done and smooth. But the VMP or maybe the Razorback are my favorite try-hard weapon. But anyways, on your screen right now, you're going to see the class I was using to get this nuke. It's, of course, you know, very similar to my other classes. I'm using pretty much the same perks I've used on all of my other episodes. I'm using 6th Sense, Sleight of Hand, Scavenger, Awareness, and Tactical Mask. So, of course, you know, very self-explanatory. These are what I use pretty much on all my classes. 6th Sense, so I know when anybody's close around me. Sleight of Hand, so I can have my ADS quicker. Scavenger, because, you know, I have to have Scavenger. Tactical Mask, because stuns are like insanely OP in this game. And then Awareness, just so I can sound whore people and kind of get that upper hand. And then even my attachments for this class are pretty similar to my other SMG nukes, with the only difference being the optics that I'm using. For my optic, I don't actually know exactly what this is called, but it's the last optic that you can get for this weapon. And the only reason I used it is because I was actually watching a Tiny Chris nuke. I think it was his free-for-all nuclear, or it might have been his first on the full release. I don't remember, but he was using the VMP and he was using this sight with it. And in the gameplay, it looked like he had like pretty much zero recoil. So I decided to try it, and it literally, like, the recoil goes down by so much with the red dot, which is really weird. Like, obviously it's gonna give it some less recoil, but I didn't think it was gonna give it like almost zero recoil. It went from being kind of difficult to shoot people from a long distance to just absolutely destroying them with like a laser weapon. I mean, I could just hold down the trigger and shoot somebody from like a mile away, which then again makes this weapon better than pretty much any of the ARs in my opinion. I mean, this thing will just pretty much instant kill people up close, and then you can still kill them from long distances. And that kind of seems how most of the SMGs are in this game. But yeah, definitely suggest this optic. I've seen tons and tons of people using it on different guns, and it gives it like pretty much zero recoil. Also, for this nuke, I was using the Outrider Specialist. So I actually don't remember what nuke recently I used her in, but I'm using the same thing. I'm using the Vision Pulse, which once you get it, you can pretty much have wall hacks for like a very short amount of time. But it definitely helps, especially if you're using a hater and you move up because you know where everybody is, and then it just happens to get shot down or runs out. This specialist ability can come in handy and show you where everybody is, so you can get out of there or just keep on destroying them. And that actually seems to happen a lot to me, where I get my hater and then I start pushing up like crazy, and then it gets shot down like immediately. I actually didn't know until like a couple days ago that your hater could get taken out. I didn't know that. I thought it was just like an orbital VSAT from Black Ops 2 where it was invincible. But no, it can get shot down right away, and it's actually been happening to me a lot recently where it goes up for like 2 seconds and then somebody destroys it somehow. Which, to be honest, is insanely annoying because, I mean, it takes quite a bit of kills in a row to get it. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's above 11. Like, it's more than it was in Black Ops 2. And then you finally get it, and then somebody shoots it down in like 2 seconds, which is very frustrating. Also, I just wanted to bring up something really quickly that a lot of people have asked me about with the game, and that's mouse settings. So I guess a lot of people are actually having mouse issues with this game, which I didn't really know because mine's completely fine. But so for my settings, I'm using 250 pulling rate, okay? So this is actually something that helped a lot in Advanced Warfare with mouse issues. If you're using a mouse where you can bring down the polling rate either in the software or it's like built into it on the mouse, then do it. Bring it down to 250 or lower. Also, you need to cap the game at whatever is constant. So say you have the game capped at 150 FPS, but you can only get 120 or 80. Cap it at that so you can get a constant FPS. The mouse settings in Call of Duty run off of your frames per second. I don't know why they did this, but it's actually been like a mechanic in the Quake engine, which is what Call of Duty runs off of for like as long as it's been out. So if your frames are all screwy, you're gonna have mouse issues. Also, the last thing, which I think most people have already done, is in the mouse settings, there's mouse acceleration and mouse filtering. Turn those both off. Completely turn them off to 0. Also, above those two settings, I think there should be frame smoothing. You should turn that off too. Literally, the only thing you should have on is free look, and then of course, you know, your mouse sensitivity. But anyways, guys, just a few tips to hopefully help with some of the mouse lag that you may be getting. I luckily have like no issue with it whatsoever. I didn't even have any issues with it in the beta, but I know a lot of people have. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, if you could drop down a like, that would be awesome. Really enjoying Black Ops 3. Having a lot of fun with it. The last couple of days I haven't played it as much as I was before, just because Fallout 4 came out, and I've pretty much just been no life and the living crap out of that. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you later.